Day 102 of This is the Police. Radio stations face additional tax. Tainted blue velvet party cookies can cause convulsions. Study finds stray dogs more dangerous than sharks. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, but by golly, give us something today. Today my daughter's opening an art exhibition. Can I have the day off? No, you suck, Hunter. No. I was up all night reading exciting da 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 da. No. 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 Cannot have the day off. Oh my gosh. Why? How dare you? Ask. Let's see here. Fraser Rory turned out to be a member of the Pagangsters. Pagangsters. Yes, I'll accept. Nope. We're going to start an investigation here with Mole. Mole. Alright, last year we actively fought against an unregistered business activities and gray companies who shamelessly use loopholes in the law. We've tightened some rules, making it more difficult for fraudsters to rent business premises and import goods into the city. Of course, they immediately became outraged and threatened to form a protest under the windows of City Hall. We must teach these parasites to respect the law. Permission for the use of force is granted if required. We have 5 days between. I'm very confused. Forbes! Forbes! What's going on here? Labor market. I can hire somebody else. But should I? Should I hire somebody else? Hire somebody else for shift A. I need some more small business. Around 80 entrepreneurs surrounded City Hall. Rogers is a business killer. Okie dokie. God Bomber and Gay! Should we send God Bomber and Gay? Sure. Actually, the mayor's acting illegally in the interest of his friends. From the mayor, from the major corporations who are literally destroying our community's small businesses. Many of his initiatives are contrary to federal law, and if the police end up using force, then you'll be the one who takes the rap. You better cover your ass in case things get ugly. Evidence against Buck Yancey will retroactively issue a random officer some shares in one of the companies that would benefit from the closure of the small business. Everything will look like this officer was behind the crackdown of the protest. Evidence against Christopher Sand. They started to fight. See, I can't do that. I'm just not going to use force.
311A in progress.
The school principal called in to report an altercation which occurred in the school cafeteria. "Hey, you fat cow, where's your udder?" yelled Miguel to Emma as she passed by his table with her lunch tray. Emma blushed and then lashed out at the offender. The teachers don't want to interfere. Miguel had it coming. We'll just send Gad Godbomber. They'll know what to do. Gad Godbomber. Always do the right thing.
1312 in progress.
Gad Godbomber. Jezebel was walking in the park earlier and saw a strange man dressed in a police uniform. He was going around yelling at people, showing them his gun, and threatening everyone. Then he ran over to the dogs and rolled around in the grass. He's clearly not in his right mind, and he was scaring everyone. Frankly, I don't even think he's a real cop. You think? You think? We'll send donut-eating Oscar. Now I want a donut. And a steak. Steak donuts. That's what I'm looking for. Investigation has started. What happened over here? Seeing the police, the man walks up and salutes. The outfit is obviously from a costume shop, but the gun looks real enough. The man then immediately down his arms. At the police station, I'm afraid. Officer, you are urgently needed at the police station. I'm afraid I can't wait.
1312.
We got him. What do they need over here? Mr. Boyd, I have long turned a blind eye to the activities of the women's clinic, which in essence is an abortion clinic for sluts. Happily, the management humbly recognized their sin and delivered to our church plenty of nutrients necessary for the preparation of our divine powder. But recently, the hospital replaced its chief doctor, and he refuses to continue honoring the arrangement established by his pious predecessors. Fortunately, I was able to quickly find an alternate supplier, and our production was not affected. However, this upstart doctor needs to be taught a lesson in Christian humility. I'm sure you have people who know how to cut out a man's pride with a scalpel and hold the anesthesia. I'm sure you might be right. Suppress the protest by force. No.
311A complete.
But we did send everybody that we needed to. We just didn't have to suppress it by force. Right? No, the mayor's gonna be mad at me.
1010A
For at
in
least a day.
progress.
Hello, this is the police. There's a bomb. Is this the police? There's a bomb at the elementary school. The person who called in the threat had a high, clear voice, but there was some interference in the background and the signal was lost. Bishop of Freeburg. Today, Eddie's Burgers is hosting the annual Friday Championships. A police presence is required. Oh man, fries sound good. I'm hungry, apparently. I'm pretty damn hungry. Hungry. I want to finish this game. I don't want to take a break. I want to finish this game. I think I can finish it today.
911 in progress.
A drug addict at the rehab center stole an expensive respirator and locked himself in a closet. The nurse tried to reason with him, but he just hugged the apparatus and insisted it was his property. When the hospital employees tried to help him up, he grabbed a knife from his pocket and stabbed one of them in the shoulder. Man. That's rough.
1010A.
No bomb. Schoolgirl by the name of had decided to disrupt school today in hopes of winning a test she hadn't studied for. Well, that girl is going to face some serious consequences. Believe you me. Believe me. Oh my goodness. There's not even a button to speed the day up. The guard at the large tourist store detained a boy who was suspected of theft. I'm sure he stuffed something down his pants, but I couldn't find anything. The little thief won't stop crying. Come over quick. Maybe you should find something if he's got something in his pants. I know! We'll send Gay and God Bomber! Now we'll know what happened. Thanks to Gay and God Bomber, the world is a safer place. It's the GG gang. Gay and God Bomber know what's up.
1111A in
Don't
progress.
touch their stuff or they'll mess you up. We received an anonymous tip today. Later this evening, a large shipment of heroin will be arriving at port. The cargo is well guarded, and drug runners won't be giving up without a fight. Alright. I'm gonna have to send these two, huh? If I don't send them, I'm gonna have to send backup, which takes longer. Takes longer, and then people died. The boy didn't steal anything. The child's mother severely scolded the guard and took her frightened son back home. What? The mayor himself. What are you talking about? I've done everything you asked. I just didn't beat people up that didn't need to be beat up. The bar's owner reports that this bartender was attacked by a patron. The bartender refused to serve customer because he looked too young and wouldn't show his ID. So the guy got mad, jumped over the counter, smashed a bottle of whiskey, and now he's threatening to stab the bartender. Man, it must be annoying when you forget your ID. But golly, you forgot your ID but not your wallet? Really? That's weird. It seems highly unlikely. Gay and God Bomber would say, "You're a liar, sir." That's what they would say.
We've got a situation here.
Behind the bar is a young guy with a piece of glass in his hand. The frightened bartender is in tears. Order a drink. the man with the nightstick. Got a bottle of whiskey in the car. Let's get out of here.
412.
Yeah. I'll come have a drink with you. I'll go to jail for a couple shots in the mouth. I'll take a couple shots in the mouth
Scene in progress.
for a little jail time. A crowd gathered in the shadow of the casino chanting slogans recommending the prohibition of gambling in Freeburg. Gambling's a disease, or so they keep repeating. Meanwhile, the casino has hired an athletic group of young men to push back the unruly crowd. Gay Ed God Bomber on the job. You're gonna know that you're not a slob. Oh. 3 new frames. Okie dokie. 11-year-old Michael Song, a boy from the choir, says he was molested by a priest, Aaron Huber. Michael Song. Sing me a song, Michael. If you let go of my balls long enough, I might, sir. I might, father. You should watch, everybody watching this right here. There's this old-ass internet, like, I don't even know if it exists anymore. You have to look up Father Tucker, the child fucker. It's one of the craziest, like, there's like 6 episodes or maybe 10 episodes, maybe 10. I'm thinking it's closer to like 6 episodes, and they are like just really bad animation and all that. And it's very much like when South Park first came out, so it's all about shock value. But there's this one episode with a priest and a nun, and basically, you know, the priest is trying to get the little boys. But it's kind of like back in the day, there was like George and Wile E. Coyote. Like they would check in, they'd clock in, and then he'd try to steal all the sheep from the sheepdog. Oh, such a good episode. Such a good episode. Hilarious. Anyway. Michael's song. My mother and I were about to leave when Father Huber came up. He took me into his office and told me to read the Sermon on the Mount out loud. He bowed his head, sat down, and put his arm around my shoulders and he undid the top button of my shirt. I didn't like it, but I didn't say anything. A little later, he pulled out his camera and began to take pictures while I read. Then he put the camera away and began unbuckling the belt on his pants. That's when I ran away. Gina Song, the boy's mother. Michael and his choir have been rehearsing here for a long time. They recently sang in front of the congregation. It sounds more like grandma. I don't know. Oh well. And everyone applauded and praised Jesus. Everybody's got a slight Irish accent here. Afterwards, Father Huber came to talk to us, and he said he wanted to pray with Michael. God gave him such an angelic voice. Father Huber said that he would drive Michael home, and I told Michael he could go along with the father. The medical expert says the boy shows no trace of sexual violence. We found several Polaroids of boys from the choir in Aaron Huber's office. Some of the shots are partially or completely naked children. Jim Song, the boy's father. I had to leave in the middle of Michael's performance. There was a ton of work at the office. I won't leave my son at church for another second. No more choir for Michael. I'd rather he sing in a rock band. Alrighty then. So, I'd love for him to stay. Yes, come. Wait, no, this is first. No, that has nothing to do with it. Let's do this first. And he came and put his arm around me. He started taking some pictures. And he undid my top button. And then he took off his pants. Let's see if I move everything up once. Oh, let's do this. There we go. There we go. Now. Oh, we got 3 new frames. But nothing worth getting. St. John's Cathedral. Let us go catch the thief. The thief? What do you mean the thief? The molester. Father Tucker, the child fucker. I treat your kid like an all-day sucker. A faith in God, a friendly smile. To rape your child. world! Oh my gosh. It's worth it just for the intro music. Just for the intro music. Wrong place. Well, that means we have a chance to sing the song for you later. I might do it through the on the next episode. I'm gonna put the Father Tucker theme song on there, just for you, y'all. Just for you. I'm so excited for you. See you on the next one.